ומקום משכן כבודך, ואני אשתחווה ואברכה לפני אדוני עושי. אני תפילתי לך אדוני, את רצון אלוהים ברוב חסדך, הנני באמת ישתך. We thank you, O God, for this new day, for morning sun and evening star, for flowering of tree and flowing of tide, mentioning the trees flowering, that springtime blossom. Also mention that on Sunday night and on Monday is the 15th day of Shabbat, Tu B'Shvat, our festival of the new year of trees. For life-giving rains and cooling breezes, for the changing seasons, for the cycle of growth and decay, of life, death, and in the case of our trees, new birth again, as the buds emerge. We awake and behold a new day. O God, renew us unto life. Teach us to recognize your presence in creation. So grateful for your gifts, may we dedicate all our powers to your service. Could I ask Ruth and Stuart, please, to read the next blessings alternately? These are the morning daily blessings, morning daily.
David, thank you. We praise you, eternal God, sovereign of the universe, for eyes to see.
Amen. We praise you, eternal God, sovereign of the universe, for clothes to wear.
We praise you, eternal God, sovereign of the universe, for the joy of freedom.
We praise you, eternal God, sovereign of the universe, for the power to rise.
We praise you, eternal God, sovereign of the universe, for providing for all our needs.
We praise you, eternal God, sovereign of the universe, for daily renewing our strength.
We praise you, eternal God, sovereign of the universe, for the blessing of sleep and the privilege of waking to a new day.
Amen. Baruch Shema v'haya ha'olam baruch hu. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech ha'olam, המהולל בפי עמו משובח ומפואר בלשון חסידיו ועבדיו. בשפחות ובזמירות נגדלך ונמליכך מלכנו יחיד חי העולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, מלך מהולל בתשבחות. We praise you, sovereign God, to whom all praise is due. Could I ask Judy Berkowitz to read the next poem?
With the coming of day and night, I will enter the covenant of God. And when evening and morning depart, I will recite God's decrees. God Most High, you are my righteousness. You teach me goodness. You are the fountain of knowledge, the dwelling place of holiness, and the summit of glory. Eternal might and majesty are yours. I will choose whatever you teach me gladly, accepting your judgments. As soon as I move my hands and feet, I will praise your name. When I go out and when I come in, when I lie down and when I rise up, when I rest on my bed, I will sing your praise. And in the company of my friends, I will praise you with the words of my mouth.
Thank you, Judy. I wish you a Nasiya Tova. Judy's off to Australia, the other end of the planet, next Shabbat. And I wish you a wonderful flight and a wonderful time with your family there. Psalm 92. להגיד בבוקר אסתר באמונתך, הלילות, עלי אשור, עלי נעבר, עלי היגיון בחינו, כי שימחתני אדוני בפועלך, במעשה ידיך אבנים. מה גדלו מעשיך אדוני, מאוד עמקו משפטיך. צדיק אתה מה יפרע, כרב מלבנון יזכה, שתולים בבית אדוני בחצרות אלוהינו יבריחו, עוד ינון בשיבה, השמים ועננים יהיו, להגיד כי ישר אדוני צורי ולא And again, on this theme of Tu B'Shvat, point out that our psalmist compares righteous men and women to various sorts of tree. The righteous people shall flourish like a palm tree. They shall grow tall like a cedar of Lebanon. Planted in God's house, they shall flourish in the courts of our God. Bearing fruit in their old age, they shall always be fresh and green. Proclaiming that God is just, my rock, in whom there is no flaw. Yishtabach Shemcha La'anokenu, Ha'el HaMelech HaGadol VaKadosh B'Shamayim U'Ba'aretz, Ki L'Chane Adonai Eloheinu, Eloi Avotenu, Shir U'Shvat Ha'Halel V'Zimra, V'Rachot V'Hodot Me'ata V'Yad Olam. Baruch Atah Adonai HaBocher B'Shirei Zimra, page 135. Bottom of the page, please, June. Adonai HaMavoah, Baruch Adonai HaMavoah, Le'olam Va'ed. Could I ask Susie, would you mind unmuting yourself and reading for us the next prayer, top of page 136?
Thank you. We praise you, Eternal One, our God, Sovereign of the universe, Maker of light and Creator of darkness, Author of peace and Creator of all things. In your mercy, you give light to the earth and all who live on it. And in your goodness, you renew creation continually, day by day. How manifold are your works, O God! With wisdom have you made them all. The world is full of your creations. Your handiwork proclaims your praise. The radiant stars bear witness to your glory. We praise you, O God, Creator of light.
Baruch Atah Adonai, Yotzer HaMa'orot. Over to you, Tony Kirsty, please.
אהבה רבה ואהבתנו, אדוני אלוהינו, חמלה גדולה ויתרה תמרת עלינו, אבינו מלכנו, בעבור אבותינו, שבטחו בך לתלמידים חוקי חיים. כן תחננו לתלמידינו ותן בליבנו להבין ולהשכיל, לשמוע, ללמוד וללמד, לשמוע, לעשות ולקיים את כל דברי תורתך, באהבה. הערננו בתורתך, ודבק ליבנו מצוותיך, ויחד לבבינו לאהבה וליראה את שמך. כי באנו בחרת ויחדך באהבה. ברוך אתה אדוני הבוחר בעמו ישראל באהבה. We praise you, O God. In love you have called your people Israel to serve you.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha, v'chol levavecha, u'v'chol nafshecha, u'v'chol ma'odecha. V'hayu hadovarim ha'ele, asher anochi metzavah hayom al levavecha. V'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam, v'shivtecha b'beitecha, u'v'lechtecha b'derech, u'v'shoppecha u'v'kamecha, u'kishartem le'ot al yadecha, v'hayu l'totafot b'einecha, u'ketavtam al mezuzot beitecha, u'v'sharecha. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות להם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם emet. I ask Viv Martin, please, to continue good and beautiful and true.
Good, beautiful and true. Sound, established and enduring are these words, now and forever. True it is, Eternal One, that you are our sovereign God and Redeemer, as you were the God and Redeemer of our ancestors. You are our Maker, the rock of our salvation. We have known your ways as our helper and our liberator. There is no God but you. Truly, you are first and you are last. We have no Redeemer but you. You redeemed us from Egypt and freed us from the house of bondage. Then with great joy, Moses, Miriam, and all Israel together sang to you this song.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדע בקודש, נורא תהילות עושי פלא. A new song the redeemed Israelites sang to your name at the shore of the sea. With one accord they gave thanks, they proclaimed your sovereignty. Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed. Just point out that these familiar texts from this prayer just before the Amidah are taken from this morning's Torah reading, so you'll hear them again in a few minutes. So Yisrael, Kuma v'Yezrat Yisrael, Go'aleinu Adonai Tzavaot Shamo, Kadosh Yisrael, Baruch atah Adonai, Gal Yisrael, Gal Yisrael. Amen. Adonai Shabbat tivta ufia gita hilateha. Adonai tivta ufia gita hilateha. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei Avotenu ve'Imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'Konei Hakol, V'Zocher Hastei Avot v'Imachot, U'Mevi Gula Livnei V'neihem, L'Ma'an Shemo B'Yahava, Melech Ozer Moshiach Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'Ezrat Sarah. We praise you, O God, the shield of Abraham, the protector of Sarah. Atah Gibor Olam Adonai Mechayei Metim, Atah Rav L'Hoshir, Mashiv HaRuach u'Morid HaGeshem, Maziach HaShemesh u'Morid HaTal. Makalkel hayim b'chesed, b'chayei meitim, b'rachamim rabim, shomech noflim v'ofei cholim u'matir hasulim, u'makayem emunaso le'shenei avam. Nichamocha b'gvorot u'lidomela melech meimit u'machayeh u'matzmiach Yeshua. V'ne'aman natan lahachayot mitim, Baruch atah Adonai, Machayei hametim. Mekadesh et shimcha ba'olam, כשם שמקדישים אותו בשמי מרום, ככתוב על יד נביאך, קדוש, 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 אדוני צבאות, מלוא בארץ כבודו. כבודו מלא עולם, ברוך כבוד אדוני ממקומך מלכנו תופיע, ותמלוך עלינו, כי מחכים אנחנו לך. ימלוך אדוני לעולם, אלוהי ציון, לדור ודור. הללויה. לדור ודור נגיד לך, לנצח נצחים קדושתך נקדיש, לשבחך אלוהינו, בינו לא ימוש לעולם ועד, ברוך אתה אדוני, האל הקדוש. ישמחו במלכותך, ישמחו במלכותך, שומרי שבת וקוראי עומר. המקדש שביעי, המקדש שביעי, כולם ישבעו ויתעמדו מטובך. והשביעי, והשביעי, רצית בו וקידשתו. עמדת ימים, עמדת ימים, אותו קראת, זכר למעשה בראשית. אלוהינו ואלוהי אבותינו נעשה במנוחתנו, קדשנו במצוותיך, ותן חלקנו בתורתך, Sabenu mitureha, v'samahenu b'shuateha, v'tahelimenu, v'tahelimenu le'ovdecha be'emet. V'hanhilenu Adonai Eloheinu, Yahava uveratzon, Shabbat Kodesh, Shabbat Kodesh, V'yanuhu Yisrael, V'yanuhu Yisrael, V'kadosh Shemecha, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. We praise you, O God, for the holiness of Shabbat. And I now ask, please, if Julius could unmute yourself and you could read the next prayer, Eternal God. Julius, wait a few moments. And Brenda. It's bottom left. Still you're muted, Julius. No, you almost did it again. Try again. And you've got to unmute. No, okay. Perhaps I'll ask Jackie Morrison. Are you able to unmute yourself? I'm not having much luck this morning, am I?
Would you like me?
Yeah, is Jackie there?
Would you like me to do it? If
Yes.
you want to do it. I'm here. I'm here. Yes.
Right, okay.
Eternal God, is that the right place?
Yes, that's right.
Eternal God, be gracious to your people Israel, and in your love accept their prayers. May our worship now and always be acceptable in your sight. We praise you, O God, whom alone we worship in reverence.
Thank you, Jackie. Modim anachnu lach, she'ata hu Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu le'olam va'ed. Tzur hayenu, magen yishenu, ata hu l'dor v'dor. נודה לך ונספר תהילתך על חיינו המסורים בידיך, ועל נשמותינו הפקודות לך, ועל ניסיך שבכל יום עמנו, ועל נפלותיך וטובותיך, שבכל עת ערב ובוקר וזכור להם. ברוך אתה אדוני, הטוב שמך ולך נאה להודות. We praise you, O God, source of goodness, to whom our thanks are due. Sim shalom, sim shalom, sim shalom, tova ubracha, ein v'chesed v'rachamim aleinu, v'al kol Yisrael amecha. Shalom, shalom. O God, grant peace, welfare, and blessing, grace, love, and mercy to us and to all Israel, your people. For as a loving parent, bless us with the light of your presence. For by the light of your presence, eternal God, you have revealed to us the law of life, a love of kindness, righteousness, blessing, and mercy, life and peace. For it is good in your sight that your people Israel and all peoples be blessed at all times with your gift of peace. We praise you, O God, the source of peace. Few moments now of silence. Page 607.